ingredients go into making the perfect salad? Ask 10 people and you'll probably get 10 different answers. But ask the Marchini family of Watsonville and they'll tell you wholeheartedly it's all about the Radicchio, the once unknown veggie that has put this family on the culinary map. You see, it all began in the early part of the 1900s when Florindo Marchini made the long and uncertain trip from Italy, bringing along with him an entrepreneurial spirit and a love for farming, both of which he passed on to his son Joe.
As a little kid, my dad used to grow radicchio in his garden. And he'd say, "Okay, Joe, this is the time to plant radicchio." It was always planted in the fall.
A true farmer at heart, Joe always liked to grow vegetable varieties that no one else had, and with Radicchio, he found a gem. He experimented at first in his backyard and then hit it big with the salad revolution of the 1980s.
I do know that during the late 80s, people started eating more salads, and salad companies like Fresh Express, Earthbound Farms, Ready Pack, big retailers, big lettuce growers, they had already been doing the whole head, like T&A had been doing had a big name on the whole head business. Well, they said, hey, let's cut it up, put it all together, and sell it. And so luckily enough, Radicchio was included in that mix, in that ingredient component of spring mix.
And what started out as a small backyard crop eventually turned into a full-time career, with Joe becoming the United States' first full-time Radicchio farmer. He has passed on his love for farming to his son Jeff and his two grandsons, Marc and Nick.
About 5 years old, first time I remember Radicchio was a field grown around our house in Lee Grande, California, and my mother brought us out there to take the Christmas photo. And I just remember holding a head of Radicchio, and that was about 15 years ago, and I think that was probably the first big planting that we ever had to try it out, and now it's grown a lot since then.
Native to Italy, the vegetable is still popular there and is slowly gaining fans in the United States thanks to chefs like Gordon Drysdale, who isn't intimidated by the bitter flavor that is usually associated with the leafy green. At his Pizza Antica restaurant in Mill Valley, he tosses in Radicchio to a variety of dishes to add complexity and a deeper flavor. He says he enjoys using them in everything from a salad with apples, Parmesan cheese, and anchovy vinaigrette to a topping on one of his famous pizzas.
Well, Radicchio is an ingredient that makes sense in a restaurant like this. Italians adore Radicchio. Americans are starting to really like Radicchio. Radicchio is a fabulous, lightly bitter addition to a dish that might be tooth-achingly sweet if you were not careful. This is Radicchio di Verona. It's great for salads. It's a little bit on the sweeter side. Tight, compact heads are what you're looking for. Very firm. It'll be crisp and juicy and really delicious. This is Radicchio di Treviso. It's elongated heads. They should also be firm. They should have good weight for the size of the head. You should make sure you don't see any shriveled up leaves or the beginning of browning on there.
So from the salad bowls of talented chefs to the salad bowl of America, greens of every color, shape, and size are now a staple of California cuisine. No matter how you enjoy them, as long as you enjoy them, farmers across the state couldn't feel better about this bitter veggie.
We just like growing something special, and we think as long as we're on top of our game and making sure we have consistent quality and having Radicchio available 24/7, any day of the year, I think that it won't go away.